12 seconds. Don't be shy. Elton John, Candle in the Wind. All righty. It's now 8:54 and a half. How about that? We're getting close to the top of the hour. Bob Massey's right outside the door, and he'll be in here from 9 to noon, as usual. Continue bringing you more great music from your listener-supported community radio right here in beautiful, sunny downtown Sequim at 91.5 in your FM dial. Sitting in with me right now, we're playing musical chairs, is Jeff Bankston. And Jeff, thank you very much for coming in here and sitting in with me for just a short while.
You know, actually, Mark, yes. I want to thank you.
Okay.
I mean, oh my gosh.
Oh yeah. 1,106
programs right here. I remember the day when you first opened the mic here, and you've brightened the day of listeners ever since.
You know what? I remember that day too, that first day, and I made so many mistakes. I remember you coming in and rescuing me.
Well, you also spilled some coffee on the Arrakis board here, so we're still shorting out because of that.
No, there's a red light on here.
That's right.
It's been there for 5 years.
Yeah, so we're always on the air because of that.
They should put a little note right there. Mark did this.
You know, Mark, I want to express something, and this is on behalf of the Sequim Community Broadcasting Board of Directors, on behalf of management and all of the volunteers here at KSQM Radio. A big, tremendous thank you. And I assure you of one thing. We would not be here if it were not for you and Diana. And your efforts have just, well, You've made this radio, and I want to thank you so much for your volunteerism. And on that note, for all of the people who've contributed money and all of the people who've contributed their time, your contribution is just exactly what community radio represents. That's what it's all about. And I like to say sometimes that it's easy to write a check and to send it on, but boy, for somebody to devote and to contribute their life here to this radio, that's what you've done, and I really appreciate it.
Well, thank you very much, Jeff. I appreciate that too. And if you keep going, I'm going to end up losing it.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Well, I don't want that.
We don't want that to happen on the air. Okay. All righty. Well, I appreciate that very much, and you can pass along my sincere thanks to the board. And for all of our listeners out there, thank you so much for allowing me each and every morning, Monday through Friday, from 7 to 9 to be a part of your day. I appreciate it very much. It's been a wonderful, wonderful experience. And as I mentioned earlier, I think I'm going to hang on to the key. All right.
Yeah, do that. Okay.
Because, somewhere down the road, we just might get a little hard up for somebody to come in and fill in, and you might make a bunch of phone calls, and everybody says, well, I'm busy, or I'm out of town, or I can't do it. And then you get down to the bottom of the list where, well, let's give Mark a call and see what he's doing.
Oh,
I'll be in here now.
All the way down there at the bottom of the list. Yeah. Okay.
Bottom of the barrel. All right. Hey, and while we're on that subject, you know what? Should I go ahead and mention a little bit about this?
Well, you sure can.
Well,
you got 3 minutes left.
3 minutes? I'll read fast, okay? Your community radio, that's KSQM. We're growing by leaps and bounds. And we're now accepting applications for volunteers to help out in all areas of production and events. And listen, this is really important. No prior radio experience is necessary, okay?
Well, you didn't have any experience.
I had nothing when I came in, all right? I was a put out to pasture bus driver.
There you go.
And we have an urgent need for a volunteer coordinator, news center volunteers, production studio technicians, music librarians, receptionists, and of course, announcers.
Yep.
Because now you're one short, right? All righty. Let's see. Please contact the office. Give us a phone call, 681-0000, or stop by 9 to 5, Monday through Friday, for a tour of KSQM and pick up an application packet. Alrighty. KSQM is a service of Sequim Community Broadcasting. We're a 501c3 nonprofit corporation, and we are located in Serenity Square, 577 West Washington Street, right here in beautiful downtown Sequim. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mark.
Alrighty. All right, I'm going to play some more music right now, but before I do that, then I put one of these on right there and say goodbye, everybody, and thanks for a great ride.
The Mark in the Morning program has been made possible in part through the support of Dr. Tom McCurdy and staff of the Olympic Eye Care Center on 8th Street in Port Angeles.
This is dedicated to the one I love.
All righty. Beautiful. That worked out okay. Let's take this stuff and get out of here so poor Bob can get in here and get his job.